man fell as well, clutching at their necks as their lifeblood spurted out of them. Even then, Silas still wished he could have healed them all. Life was not meant to be taken so easily. A strong arm helped him sit up against the wagons, even if much of his blood got on it as a result. Silas had trouble truly seeing who his savior was, but he did not care. He had only one message.
"Save the kids,"
the old man begged. He wished he could have sounded as desperate as he truly was, yet the words could barely come out to begin with. Fluids continued filling his lungs with every second. There wasn't much time left. "Jeremy has them," Lithia said. The leader herself had saved the old priest one last time. How honored the man felt, though his attention was more on her words. "Can you heal yourself?"
"I am afraid not,"
Silas coughed up, the blood above his tongue making it hard to get anything out. How he wished for just another minute.
"Keep them safe, Lithia. I know you can do it."
With every passing second, it became harder and harder to hear. It wasn't just blood clogging up his ears, but the very sounds getting further away. Silas could feel his soul starting to leave his body, as it could no longer hold on. It was a sad fate, yet the screams of those around spurred into the forefront again. The screams of those he had loved for so many years, the screams of those never meant to die so soon, and the screams of those never meant to fight. They all forced their way into his mind, even the scream of Lithia as she watched him die in her arms. No, he couldn't let that happen. He refused it. And so he turned to the one thing he always had before. He prayed for all he was worth.
"God of light," the murmurs ran, "take my body, take my soul, take everything I own, but please, let those around me live to see another day."
The darkness growing closer took a turn in reverse, overwhelming brightness filling up his body. Silas felt warmth, blinding light, and pulling that made him feel the void all around him. It was suffocation, fear, and hope that it might turn out well. Only the next moments could truly say. Monty hadn't lived the best life. That was something he had figured out for himself in the last few years. He was the last of his family to still be among the living, even if he was 3 generations from the latest. His sons had fallen ill before him, and their children had been lost before that. They had never wanted to hold on to their mortal coils after that happened. Monty wished he had never been there to see it. Not that he would be there to see it soon. The day before, his heart had stopped beating. It was a pure miracle that they had been able to keep him alive for so long, his old body not able to handle that small pause where the air didn't reach his mind. It was still as sound as ever, if a little slower, but deprivation for so long would cause damage soon enough. The thing he was connected to was supposedly able to circulate air into his body well enough, but he knew it was only a matter of time now. Even his vision had stopped fully working. His ears had gone out a few hours ago, or maybe it was minutes. It was hard to tell as the bright light in front of him stopped everything from really making sense. His eyes found it impossible to adjust no matter how long he looked ahead, and he couldn't turn away no matter how hard he tried. His body just wouldn't move. He couldn't feel his body. He couldn't feel much of anything. The moment he realized as much, the bright light in his mind stopped, and he was allowed a second to recollect himself. There was no pain, no aching, nothing that had been following him for the last 4 decades. That was wrong. Monty would have furrowed his brows to indicate as much if he could get any real proof he still had them. Any attempt to reach up and feel for them was similarly thwarted by his utter lack of hands and arms. Had he left his body behind somewhere? "Do you wish to proceed?" Yes, no. Proceed? Monty felt his mind ache with each second those words pushed themselves into his head. What was that question meant to be? Was he dead? Had he truly died?